I'm just looking off to the time lapse on my right monitor over here because it was just one of those days again where it looked deceiving that it was a beautiful day to be out and about. It certainly looked nice, I'll give you that. The time lapse from Indigo Sky outside of Seneca, Missouri, but the heat, the humidity, it's a little hard to shake, so we continue our hot and humid trend that we started on Sunday all over again today. On the heels of highs in the mid-90s the other day, we dropped back to 74 this morning and topped back out around 94 degrees. Kept from getting afternoon highs around 97 that I was thinking we would hit today because of a good south wind that was a bit gusty at times. That helped us out to mix the sun's rays and keep us from that number, but it doesn't change the fact that the heat and humidity, unfortunately, couldn't result in any sort of rain or thunderstorm activity to at least give us a little bit of a break from the heat. But the heat advisories, they continue on, not just through tomorrow, but through Thursday evening at 7 o'clock until we finally see some changes for the better as we go into the rest of the forecast. We're looking okay right now from 7th and range line, but still warm and muggy. 83 degrees. That south wind at 8 keeping that dew point around 70, so no wonder it still feels like 87 outside. Most of us are between 80 and 86 degrees, so still a bit warm out there for sure. But if I want to back up here and show you what it feels like when you factor in those high dew points, it still feels like the upper 80s, even a few lower 90s outside. But I do expect us to drop back into the mid 70s for a little break from the heat as we go into tomorrow morning. Unfortunately, any thunderstorms close to us, they're working through central Illinois around Bloomington, Peoria, Lincoln, Illinois. That might stay just northeast of Springfield, Illinois. All along our frontal system, that won't make a play for us until we get into Monday. Until that happens, we got to put up with this upper level ridge locked over the Texas-Oklahoma border. That's what will keep us quiet for tonight and tomorrow. Fortunately, that's also the same culprit that's going to keep us hot and humid once again. Once again, though, we will see a little break from the heat going into tonight and tomorrow morning, as I think overnight lows will drop off to 74. I think the key difference for tomorrow is that breeze stays generally out of the south at 5 to 10, maybe a quick jump to 15 at noon, but with a lighter breeze, I expect highs to top out around 97 degrees. Some of you may sneak into the upper 90s, maybe 99 at the warmest. But even with temperatures that hot, you don't need a lot of humidity to make it feel even hotter. So tomorrow, no wonder it'll feel like 102 to 110 in some spots as we go throughout the afternoon tomorrow. This ridge stays in control for Thursday, so we'll stick with the mid to upper 90s and high humidity again. But once we hit Friday, the ridge starts to weaken a bit, so hopefully that heat and humidity will result in at least a few isolated storms during the weekend. But I think better shots for rain and a little break from the heat will come in on Monday as a jet stream sinking back on top of us will push that next front to the north our way. And once it does, Jordan, hopefully we can get highs at least back into the upper 80s by Monday and Tuesday. But the alert days for tomorrow and Thursday, because of the heat and humidity, holding on. Highs around 96 or 97.
Hot is an understatement. Hey, Kelly.